Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be playing Skyblock on psychosky.com. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So I've already played on this server a little bit before. I've been playing on here with like my brothers and sisters. We enjoy playing Minecraft quite a bit. And I know what you're thinking. Minecraft is totally dead. It's oversaturated. Well, to you I say, it's still fun. If you're interested in playing on this server, I'll leave the link down in the description. It's got some really cool features that I'll be showing you. And so one of the biggest things that I like about this server is when you go farming, you know, it takes forever to grow the wheat, right? You're sitting here, you're waiting, and you're like, well, I'm just gonna sit here AFK. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. On this server, they've got a plugin. So if you're standing on your seeds and you shift, then it bone meals the wheat, makes it grow, and that makes farming like 10 times faster. You don't have to sit there and wait for it to grow. So that's one of the really big things that got me on the server. I was actually introduced to the server by one of my favorite YouTubers, Jack Sucks at Life. I'll leave a link down in the description to his videos in case you guys are interested. He does do some Minecraft, but he's been doing a lot of other videos. He likes doing Fiverr videos and all kinds of stuff, so you guys should go check him out. So there are a few other cool mechanics in this. You can get spawners from the shop, and that's part of the missions you have to complete in order to like level up your island. And so what we usually do is we'll sit AFK and wait for things to build up, kind of like this. For example, when I kill the pigs, since they're all stacked up, I can just keep hitting and hitting. And so you'll see they drop their heads, and when you just right click the heads it sells. Then it goes into your balance over on the side, if you guys can see there. And so right now, our missions, we are working on getting sheep heads, and we are still working on harvesting crops and putting Fortune 3 on our items. And so this is the second level of like achievements and stuff. We already did the first one. And each level gets a little bit more grindier, so if you have lots of friends to play with, that helps. So yeah, sitting around and farming all day is fun, but they actually have one of the biggest things that I like on the server is their fishing. And so normally fishing is really boring, but they found a way to actually make it really exciting. And so I'll go ahead and show you guys. If we go past all the shopping guys over to the right, but if you go over here and you bring a fishing rod, and you can jump off onto this island. Basically, this is the enchanted lake down here. And so this is a PvP zone. Everybody can kill you at any point. And so it kind of makes it frustrating sometimes, but it really puts the thrill into it. And so whenever you're down here, usually you want to make your way over to the lake. And so they've got a plugin where you can fish into the lake, and then on your screen it'll tell you that you've caught something, and so when you reel in you catch things, and you can get like special items and stuff. Like I just got a prismarine shard, and basically you go to the shop and sell these for like a lot more cash than like anything else you can farm. And so if you get really good at like fishing without getting killed, you can make a lot of money. That's how we've made most of our money for our island, is through fishing. And so you can see there, at any moment somebody will come and kill you. And so if you want to be that guy that goes around and kills the fishermen, go ahead, be my guest. But if you want to make some money, find a good spot to hide for fishing and sit there and fish, and you're all good. And so just a tip, if you guys are ever fishing and you want to get away quickly, before you get tagged into combat, just do /IS and it will teleport you back to your island. And there's no 5 seconds of waiting for that one, and so you can get away immediately. And so I'll go ahead and show you guys how the shops work. I think we have some melons we have to sell over here. So I'll just grab a bunch of melons, and we will go to the shop. Alright, so once you're at the shop, you kind of have to familiarize with where all the guys are. The farming merchant and the mineral merchant, which if you're doing a lot of grinding, you'll be going to these guys a lot. the fishing merchant is back there, but each of these guys buys and sells different things. And so if you left click, you can buy things. Usually you don't do that. I usually right click, and then you can choose to either sell one of the item, sell a stack of the item, or sell all of the items in your inventory. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and it'll sell all of the melons, and I just made like $5,000 from that. And so another cool feature is, instead of carrying the money around on you, because people can go head hunting, they can get your heads and then sell them for a fraction of what you have on you. So what you can do is you can deposit it into your island, and so that'll stick it into the island balance instead of your personal balance. And then if you ever want to get money out, like let's say you want to buy a fishing rod from this guy. So the fishing rods are $100 a piece. So you can go /is withdraw and then 100. So that'll put $100 into your balance. And so then you can right click, and then you left click to buy, and then you can purchase a single item, and then you can buy a fishing rod. So I feel like they've really streamlined the shop experience. You do it through the interface from like talking to them. So you can buy lottery tickets, those go off every once in a while. And like the mob merchant is where you would sell your mob drops, you would buy things here. And so at spawn, all the players have access to an e-chest. But anyways, apart from the e-chest, if you have an island, you can do /ISPV. I think that's for private vault. But basically your island all shares one vault, and it's just a row of inventory. And so if I were to do /ISPV, stick this in here, and then close it, I've put that into the vault, and if somebody else wanted to open the vault, they could grab it out. And so only one player can have it open at a time, but if I close it, my brother, if he were to log on, he could get that fishing rod out of the private vault with that command. And so that's a really cool feature. It's really helpful if you're fishing and you want to store the stuff you've gotten so that you don't drop it when you die. Personally, I feel like they've done a really great job on the Skyblock server. And so, an important thing to mention, if you do plan on joining the server, do not join Golem Realm, join Chicken Realm. When you log onto the server, you'll want to right click with the Eye of Ender, and your first time it'll bring up like a CAPTCHA. You'll want to click on the item that it says in the title of the pop-up box. But then after that, it'll let you pick a realm. And so you'll want to pick Chicken Realm, not Golem Realm. Golem Realm sucks. And so once you've gotten yourselves on Chicken Realm, you can create an island, you can invite your friends, and really it's pretty fun to just hang out on. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the mining machine that I've built. And so they do allow like redstone circuitry and stuff, but what they don't allow is like AFK stuff. If you were to set up like a bot to just like farm the sheep, they don't allow that. They have CAPTCHAs that'll pop up and check to make sure you're not a robot. However, you can sit AFK. They have no AFK timer, and so you don't need an AFK pool. You can just like sit yourself here, leave it forever, but I'm not gonna do that, that's boring. And so my mining machine, actually I'll show you guys how it works first. So what I did, up here you can see there's a row of lava, and then there's pistons up here facing down. And so this line of redstone can power all the pistons at once. But what you can't see is under this line of redstone, there's water. And so whenever the lava leaks over and touches the water, it turns into some kind of mineral or stone, because they have a plugin to allow different spawns from cobblestone generation. And so basically I just have a clock set up here. So if I go down here, basically you can activate it first by pushing the sand up with that lever, and then when you push the button it'll start the circuit, and then that'll push the pistons every once in a while, and it'll push like this line of stone and other ores down. And so we just store a pickaxe down here, and what you can do is you sit here. We've got a water collection system at the bottom, and it's actually big enough for 2 people, so 2 different people can sit at either end, and it'll just push all the items to you, because I think they do shorten the item despawn time a little bit, but you can sit here all day and you can mine. I would recommend moving around a little bit so that you don't have like captchas popping up, checking to make sure you're not a robot. But this seems to be a really good way to make money as well. If you're not big on fishing where people can slaughter you, then sit here at your mining machine, and diamonds sell for quite a bit. I think they sell for the most, even though emeralds seem to be a little rarer, but especially if you can afford like a fortune enchantment on your pickaxe, you can make lots of money just sitting here doing this. I hope you guys enjoyed this little introductory video. I hope to be playing on here a little bit, recording some videos. What we are looking for is an idea for like a house, because if you look around, there's no house for us to stay in yet because we haven't built one. So if you guys have any cool ideas for what to build, let me know, and that could probably be a video in and of itself, is building a house for a skyblock. Make sure if you enjoyed the video to leave a like, and if you want to make sure you don't miss any future content, make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment about what you think we should build for our house on our skyblock. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye!